ever.
We all crazy. We all crazy.
Welcome to America's List. Whoever ends this thing at number 1, you hit. Welcome back. Second list race after the shakeup. Every racer at some point already has changed spots except for the top 2 and the bottom 2. Axeman and Kai still at the top. Chuck and Birdman still at the bottom. There's a lot of racing left to do, but all of us here are number 1 material for sure. And some of us are still learning the list rules. There were people who were chasing each other through a field.
Who did that?
Come on in, Chris. Come on, to that car. Come on. Come on. Come on, they want to play. We're going to play. Get back here, JJ!
We're all learning this. Some of us are still learning Chase the Race. Some of us are trying to make new Chases of Race.
Yeah, hey, there's a touch early. I'm not good at this stuff.
BF Jeezy. He's a little polite on the calling out.
So who's she calling out?
Merlo again.
No, she can't do it. There ain't no cameras built in. Hey, I don't do it like this.
He's trying to be nice, but he's just gotta jump in there. Whoever it is, whatever they're doing, don't matter. Call them out. Let them be pissed off later. You know what I mean? You gotta do you. A lot of you guys are figuring it out, and I see it happen. I'm gonna give you a tip that I wouldn't normally do. You have to work with other racers. There's no teams here, so you gotta understand the guy below you wants to move up, right? And you want to move up. So you get with that guy and say, when I win, you gotta get to him so that I can get to the next guy. You know what I mean? Like when Sean raced, he came to me. And he said, hey, I'm gonna need you to call him out so that I can go call out this person, whatever. So
I also went to Axeman.
yeah,
I did the same.
you know, but if you guys smooth over, he may be standing there waiting, letting you get called out. You know what I mean? Like Kai stole everything from everybody. Ain't nobody gonna help him. And there were call outs from last week that didn't get finished. Those call outs are still in effect. The way we do it is when you put your call out in, that puts you in the order of racing. So we go through that as best we can. That way nobody's really racing back to back at this point. Starting from the bottom, what active call outs do we have right now?
Called out Birdman. So.
Chuck and Birdman again. The saga continues.
I called Jason out back from my 12th spot.
12 spot? That's your spot?
That means he lost that first round. I
want it back. Hey, but this is I like it. So that's so 12 is where you're going? That's where you're headed?
He's
That's
cool.
it?
That's where he wants to be.
Who are you racing, Brian? Check
I'm trying to move up to the number 5 spot. I'm racing Jerry Bird.
You gonna give.
What? Oh, so this is your shot at top 5.
Yes.
You ain't
Damn.
gonna
What number are you up there?
What number are you?
I ain't in the top 5, but you ain't gonna be there either.
Neither one of us is badass, but you ain't badass.
Yeah, I suck. You suck too.
So I have a call out on Sean for his number 3 spot.
Shoo! It's that here. What number am I right now?
I'm calling out Sean for the number 3 spot. Just so you don't know, that hadn't happened in like 5 years.
It's been a minute.
I've built 2 different cars since then. That still racing the same one.
Sort of. I'm still giving it a try, you know?
Next is Axeman and Kai again.
Number 1.
Number 1.
Maybe they're gonna race this time.
One of these days, Kai's gonna have to race Axeman.
Hey, I think for the number 1 spot, me and X-Man ought to just do it. First pair down the road tonight.
I get right lane, let's do it.
So you want to go first pair down the road and flip for it?
That's what a real number 1 would do, right?
Do it.
I'm out here to race for the number 1 spot.
He said, okay, he just wants to race in this lane.
Yeah, I don't.
Oh, so you, okay.
Yeah, I was thinking if we went ahead and raced, y'all hadn't raced yet, so I ain't got to run from y'all.
Yeah.
And I think me and him would make a good pass first pair down the road.
We'll give him the lane.
No. Well, that plan didn't work.
JJ said they'd do it, and you could flip for it, but it'd do $5 grand.
We'll do whatever, we'll do 2,000 then.
$2 grand, ooh. That
Got a
might
lot
be
of
worth
races left. I'll be out of grands for it's over with.
Chuck and Birdman, first 2 pair. Starting at the bottom again. That's just how the order fell, so let's rock and roll. Get there, people. Let's do it. Do your job.
Y'all gonna flip, Chuck?
We already did. I got right lane.
Oh, nice.
so hopefully I don't shoot myself in the foot, but damn. Put up a good race against Ryan, and then all I've done is went backwards, you know, so.
Here we are again. When you're number 20, you're the first off the trailer. So it's me and Birdman once again off the trailer. Finally drew the right lane. He's in the left lane. Look, it's my job to put him at number 20 so I can be at 19 and I can move up this list. I'm gonna put a conservative tune in it, but I'm gonna put just a little extra in there for his short little ass.
I was just racing. I don't know what. Nervous, but I'm fired up. Not making good hits.
Just stay there, Trey. We're gonna suit up right here. Chuck's fast. He don't belong in a 20 spot. He's just not a 20 spot kind of car. Boosted's car right now is. We're struggling with it. We're learning what we need to learn. Hey, Dustin, pull that belt a little bit tighter. Assuming I beat Chuck. Got to think about that before every race. What do I do right after this race? So you'll know when you cross the finish line and it's done. You got to hurry back or you got to dodge somebody. Yeah, I'm ready. I know Brandon James. He doesn't have anybody he's stuck. So I can call him out, and Chuck can't call me out because we didn't change positions. Get that.
No doubt.
Chucky be driving.
What's the official call?
Right lane by 2 cars.
Nice, 2 cars. Nice job.
I hate that tire.
As the road gets better, his car will go faster, but anything goes weird with the road, that tire, you know what I mean? You can't pour any more to it. It sucks.
He needs it. He needs it out there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The road's not gonna get better where he needs it.
Right.
You know, he's going as fast as he can go through here.
Yeah.
You know, and then out there, he's just, even if he grabs another button or whatever, it's still just gonna spin worse. You know, it sucks.
Light comes on, boom, we take off. Birdman gets out on me just a little bit, and I just start driving around him, and finally before we got the finish line, I didn't even see him anymore. I had the correct tune in it, and bitch was rolling out the back door.
What number is BF Cheesy?
Isn't he number 18 and he don't have no call out?
Who's ahead of you? Who's ahead of Chuck?
Yeah, where's BFG? Go get him, Matt. Go get in the car.
Go get BF.
Where's he at?
Go get him.
Hey, I need that golf cart. Go on, help me. I need a ride to BFG. BFG. All right, go. Just find BFG. Hey, he needs to go find Chuck and see if Chuck didn't lock in the call out, and he can call Chuck back out.
Yeah.
Take the golf cart. He went to go
to
call
call
out
him
Brandon
out.
James.
He's good. I ain't gonna chase it.
Hey, you better get your ass over here. Hey! You know I'm calling you out, right? Oh, okay.
Coming up, everybody's figuring out the rules.
Now I gotta have the nerve to pull it off.
Well, they're gonna have the nerve to do this to you.
Now they've got to work on their strategy.
What the fuck just happened? What did he do? What? He didn't do that on purpose, did he?
Doesn't matter.
I think I beat Dave. I don't know who won though. There he is. Hey, you better get your ass over here. You all right? He's coming that way. Hey, you might as well get a race. I tell you what, that little kid, I know why they call him Cheesy now because I'm pretty sure I chased him 4 miles up and down the pitch just to call him out.
Let me race up and you follow me up.
Look, if I don't call you out, you don't get a race for the whole next round. So, here's your call out. Look, I
But if you let
promise
me
you.
race up, then we'll race up together.
I know, let's go together.
Be defending my
Look, here's the
spot
deal
all
though. If you beat me, I'll let you go. I don't play no games. I want to go up this list just like you do. I know you're the baddest man in Cash Days, and I'm in a slump right now.
Chuck called me out for 18. I was trying to stay away from him after he won his race against Birdman just because I didn't want to defend my spot again. I wanted to try to move up this list. But it is what it is. Now I got to defend my spot, and then I can keep moving forward.
If I don't call you out, you don't get a race for the next round. So, you see what I'm saying? If Birdman calls me back out, you're stuck again. And you don't race at all tonight.
But as soon as they race,
Now you got to race.
As soon as they race, I call them out. I call one of them out, though.
If they can get to you. I don't think they can get to you. Just trust me on this. Hey, come on. We're going together, okay? Down here, ride the starting line. Damn, I'm dead.
All right, who's calling it?
I'm gonna call it.
She gonna call it. You good with that?
Yes, sir.
Tails.
Tails it is.
Take the right lane.
All right.
Bumped in stick.
Good luck.
Right lane, going in second.
Okay, let's do it.
So tonight I'm calling out Murillo for the 16th spot, trying to move up. Murillo, I ran him before. He's a track guy. He's pretty fast. I got my work cut out for me.
I bet you that cylinder ain't got 60 pounds of compression versus the other one's probably got 120 or 130. If she wasn't driving that thing like she's driving it, she wouldn't have a chance.
Yeah.
But luckily, that maniac over there
Driving.
pushing it, she's driving it, making a difference. All the plugs are good. What's the problem is that number 2 cylinder, what it's done is probably lifted the ring land on the piston and it's letting oil get by there, so it's putting oil on your plug. You know, that number 2 cylinder, it's probably got 60 pounds of compression. These other ones got 120 to 150. You know what I'm saying? It's lower compression on number 2.
Okay.
But the motor's got 300 passes on it.
So I'm full of fuel.
Yeah, you're full.
So I'm
You're
basically
ready.
ready.
You're ready. Last week, Precious lost to Murillo, but she made a great pass. She pedaled a little bit. You see it? She put the pedal. She had that move for sure. We made a good pass, but it seemed like we just wringing the neck on this old motor that she's got in the car. We're trying to turn it up and give it all it's got, and it's showing.
So we need to call her right back out again. If she wins, we have to call her back out again. Ain't gonna happen, but you know what I'm saying. And if we win, when we win, then we just have to wait for the next race. I was hoping that I wouldn't have been called out again by Precious. However, I understand why she did it, but you know that's going to limit me on moving up faster than what I want to. But we're going to keep on rolling with it. I think we got a streetcar here. Starting to come around.
She going in first or second?
Second.
See it?
What's the word?
Left lane, but 3 cars in the corner stop.
That's that cylinder. She popped on that cylinder. See, I got the first number 2. I got the jets just closed, just braided, just brass. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't got no nitrous on it. Number 2 cylinder. That's what's causing it.
Look like the car was to the right. Like this one's on all rubber. This one's a little bit out of
I've
rubber.
seen a little bit of that. I've seen that, but a car's so
It
wild.
was violent though.
Yeah, but I had the bottle heated up and I added 2 degrees of time into it. But I only done that on the second kit.
As soon as she tried to go, it pow, you know, backfired and died. It went. Bleh.
almost a better idea for me to get that lane completely figured out because you're going to get stuck in it at some point or again. So I think we're getting a handle on it.
Where's the golf cart?
I think we got us a streetcar.
Think so, buddy. Let's go back to the start line. You gotta call out whoever wins this.
Yep.
Good job, buddy. Good
I
job.
still had to pedal and I felt like it was making that swoosh to the right and I had to get out of it, man. I looked over, she was doing a wheelie right next to me. Little by little, I'm starting to figure this list thing out, but I still need a little help from time to time, but I think we're also figuring that out. Ray. Whew. I'm on a roll, baby.
Trisha's up next. Let's do it. You ready?
Yep. Me and Lizzie ran the 15 and 14 spot. I beat her. She called me out. I'm kind of the type where if I beat you, I want to know I beat you. I heard she had a little trouble that first pass, so I wanted to know for sure that I could beat Lizzie.
Miss Lizzie, how you doing?
Hey, good. How are you? Trying to stay warm, right? Yeah, freezing out here. Since she won, I'll give her the privilege to call it. So
You can call. We love you.
come on, all right. And
Tails.
tails, all right. Go right. Right. You going second? All right. Sounds good. All right.
Safe,
You
Lizzie.
take good luck.
Good driving.
Thank you.
Turn zip tie loose. Stay up on that throttle. Be watching. Don't let it, be paying attention and listening and looking like you stay on it. You know what I'm saying? Okay? You got it where to shift, I think. Don't be looking around, see if it's going to shift, and then you'll let your foot off the gas or you'll let it wander. Then you got to, versus just stay on it.
Is my radio on?
She might have to leave on. Trisha's fast, isn't she?
Okay, let's go, Lizzie. Chase to the race. What's the official call? Right lane, She had her too. Man, it went left, right?
I'm done with this whole deal. Good job with the second 18 jet. Got loose right when the 18 came on.
No, it drove right.
And that was terrible up there. Damn! On that pass, she starts backing up and I just leave. I wasn't quite sure what my car's gonna do, so I wanted to get a little head start. My dad wanted to turn the 18 jet on. I wasn't for it, but I think that's what made the car get loose out there. We just ran that 126 jet, and I think that would have been just enough to beat her. Plus, we're in the left lane. It's not as great as the right lane, as everyone's saying, so I think that wasn't a smart move on our part. It's driving me insane. Everything's got to be perfectly aligned to make it happen.
Just in case there's any doubt, I'm calling out Lizzie. I don't want to have to chase nobody today. I don't have my chasing shoes on.
Yeah, Trisha might be down there. Hey, JJ. Is that Trisha? She's down there flashing. I bet that battery's dead. That battery's dead. Battery dead?
Now it run out of gas. It was starting to run out of gas. Yeah, it wound up real high, and that's what it did to me.
you know, he's confident. We didn't even bring his running shoes.
Now, Morello actually called me out, so I gotta race him. I mean, we gotta figure this car out. I don't know. I really think we need to go back to our basics of what we ran before when we went actually down and progress from there and not just start changing things and adding things. It's just, we gotta just figure out what this car likes so we can make a good path. Trying too many different things is the problem. I'm gonna go change. I don't want to go any more lower on the list, so hopefully we can figure it out by then.
We swung at it tonight and we caught up to her in my car. I mean, that zip tie, it just zings on top end. That thing is a beast out there.
You did good, Sissy.
Thank you.
She stole the hill, did she? She left for you, got to you.
Yeah. I have won 2 races against Lizzie now, so I just defended the number 14 spot, so now I get a chance to actually call up.
Right, you went and got her.
Well, me and Zip Tie, we are on a mission. Code 33.
Hey, there he is.
All right, we ready?
Always.
Coins, flip a quarter.
Let him call it this time.
Feel like you call it.
I called it last time.
You good with that?
It didn't work out so well for me.
It don't ever work out for me either, so you be good.
Good with that?
Well, yeah.
Ready?
Heads. I guess I did left lane.
It is tails.
It's tails.
Right lane?
Right lane, sir.
Okay.
So Bobby called me right back out again. You know, we're sitting at 12th position. I guess he thinks or believes that he can beat us.
Left lane by 2 cars.
What did I say? Huh? So I'm gonna call you out again.
You're telling me I didn't get to use my scramble button. You really think you're gonna beat me on the next one?
Yeah.
And the left lane, I turned it down. If I would have known, we could have had, play a little hide and we could have ran, we would have got to the start line first. Maybe I could have been going up instead of defending again. Be safe, buddy. He has been running really well. He did really well in cash days. His car, he's starting to get a hang of it. It's starting to go down. Again, here we are. We'll see what happens.
Where's my neck brace?
Should be right there.
Did you get the left lane?
Yeah.
So I got a call out on Jason Cantu. He took my number 12 spot from me. I want that back. I know how fast he is now, so I'm gonna turn it up a little bit. Think I got it running. I know he's gonna turn his up also. So I need to turn up a little extra. And hopefully I can outrun the turbo truck on the other side of the road. Jam 2 for 100.
So we're going after Daddy Dave, 11th spot. I haven't raced Daddy Dave yet, and this is going to be the first time.
my opinion, he's fastest 405 guy. Just because he's not that high on the list yet. Dude's got so many passes in that car. He's got data for days. He's a good racer. He's gonna be tough. He's gonna be real tough. The first night we were here, I did decent. It wasn't that fast. I made some changes, and I went backwards. Now I made some more changes, hoping it'll get better. I made some 4-link changes, some tune-up changes, converter change. Pretty much everything other than motor we change again, just trying to go down faster. So we'll see how it goes.
Dave's locked up, which is what we needed.
So now we can do our deal.
Yes. And
now I gotta have the nerve to pull it off.
Well, they're gonna have the nerve to do it to you.
I know. I'm just playing.
Dave didn't hide. I'm gonna be amped up racing. If I outrun him, I'm gonna race him again. So I can't go anywhere. Dave was supposed to wait, hide, then he was gonna call Johnny Quick out after I ran him. So now I'm gonna have to race Johnny Quick twice tonight. I'm currently number 10, so I'm at least in the top 10, but now I need to get in them single digits. I got Johnny Quick. He's been struggling. He hasn't made any really great passes. But it's a blower car, and on the street, the blower cars are fast. It's one that I don't want to take lightly. So I'm going to hop this thing up a little bit. I got the good lane.
If you put 5 cars on him, there's no way he should call you back out.
But he will.
But he will because he's new to this.
But hang on. I hate to say this, but the smart move for him is to call me back out.
I mean, the smart move would be if Chief gets around me to call him back out too. But
because all this is about licks on this road, you know?
Yep.
I swung for a tune-up last week against Dave, and I'm stupid. I didn't hit send. I got rattled. I didn't know what was going on. So there's a tune-up that I already have made that I was trying to make last week. I didn't get to do it. So I'm going to use that, which will be the hottest tune to date on this road.
for 3 races.
That's what I'm saying.
I was freaking out.
Yeah.
If you are number 9 and you're Johnny Quick and you're racing Ryan, he's number 10. He's making waves, okay? And you know that your car hasn't made a good pass down this stretch of road since we got here. Your best bet at beating Ryan would be to get a lick on the road. Make a test hit. Ryan's not going to let you do that. But because of the rules, there's a slight hole in the chase light rules that no one saw except Johnny Quick. And that was, you go so early that he has no choice but to sit. And of course you lose the race. But the spot changed hands. Come back, call Ryan back out, and you get to race Ryan again. The difference is Ryan has another burnout on his tires. He's got his car's warm. So the tune-up that he put in it for you, he put in it for you when you hadn't made a good pass. So now his tune-up that he never got to run is going to change. Because now he's putting in a tune-up for Johnny Quick after 2 more licks. That was well played.
You left early, which we knew we were going to do.
I was only from the burnout, honestly. When TC's backing up, I'm like, what does it matter? I don't even know what to think about that.
Weird.
I got the water. You don't want film juice?
Huh? Nah, that's fine. This is a super important race for me. I'm in the number 7 spot. JJ's got a call out against me, and that's going to be a tough one. JJ's got his car flying, and we're struggling. We're going to throw everything we got at it. It's either a hit or a miss, because we're swinging for it this time.
When it's cold, if you got a dead cell in the battery, it'll make it show. If you got a weak cell, when the temperature drops, it'll just show it. Last week, me and the Hummingbird, the battery was dead, but we've charged it up, and it's still not doing what we needed to do. Let's just switch the battery. Let's just switch it. Going down instead of up. Hey, Mo, jerk me one of the 16-volt batteries off Precious's car.
I can make 24 real quick. We got the brake clean, anything?
Yeah, I have some in the trailer right here I just found.
Yeah, give me some brake clean.
Here. Thank you, I'll go get it.
If I can start club, be good too.
My battery did.
Take your time. What lane you want?
Well, of course, we know the right lane's the best.
That you can have it.
Let's go.
Wow. Right, cool. Rock and roll.
I gave him his lane. It'll be a bittersweet if we can him up on the left. That's going to prove a point. It ain't from the lack of effort, I promise you that.
We just changed everything from the front to the back. Watch.
We ain't got no quit in us, I know that.
You let me.
Thank you, brother. Careful. Just, I like it so much, I gave him the right lane.
Yeah, what?
He said you did. What?
Did he, right?
Nope.
Whatever.
If I beat him in the left lane, I think I'll enjoy that.
Nobody be like, in your face.
You already got it, Joe?
Yeah. You can take it back down. I've seen a lot of things taken back here, but no, I'm not taking it back.
No charge for second for you.
What's it up on, they say?
18 too.
That's probably fine.
How much notice take running back?
Usually take 16, but you can do it.
Last night, I ran the valves today, changed 2 push rods, and then it wasn't knocking. It wasn't knocking. Yes, until it gets hot, and then it started knocking. It sounded beautiful when we first pulled it out. Hey, dude, I'm over there. Yeah, it sounds great. All day today after I thought I fixed it, and then just now we pulled it out of the trailer. Everything sounds great. As soon as it got hot, dude, just knocked. Hey, I don't want you to come as race master. I want you to come and tell me if you can hear and help me figure out what it is. You know what I mean? I don't know what to do, man.
I'm about 97% sure Scott Taylor won that race there, Mike.
Yeah, baby!
the driver's side. It's not boiling bad, but I wouldn't stop him, you know what I mean?
I feel like I had a pretty easy win coming because my car, the little old Hummingbird, been doing great, making some fast passes. Got up there in the burnout. When I done a burnout, I could feel it just like... You could feel it was way different. It was down on power. I turned loose the button, and when I did, you could just see it laid over. I lost number 3 cylinder. Burned a hole in the piston.
Hey, it wasn't pretty, boys, but it done it. It wasn't pretty at all. I needed that one. We're going to gain on that one. Up against JJ, right before Chief bangs the light, we both leave right on the light. I know he was trying for it because me and him were super competitive and neither one of us wants to take an L. We finally made a little bit of an improvement, and I think off of that pass, I should get faster and faster, and hey, maybe we can start getting our spots back.
When I left, I could tell it just like, bruh, the duds. I know it was missing a cylinder or something. So I grabbed it and held it in low to try to make it, and it still just, then it just laid over. Hopefully, I can get this thing back together and protect myself on the list. You know when it done it, don't you? Run it out.
We don't know if power went run out, did it?
Tires all set. The different one each tire. I'm getting ready to go against Jerry Bird. I'm 6, he's 5. I'm trying to move up a spot. I'm trying to race up, so if I lose, Scott's gonna call me out. And I'm gonna let him do that. I'm gonna let him do his thing. Last week, we got a little lesson in high school here. We thought if you race and you switch spots, that before the person below you calls you out, you had the ability to call the person that just beat you. We found out that that was not true.
You said if the spot changes, I have the chance to...
No, never said that.
Didn't you do
Spot
that?
does not change hands. No.
Because you said if I walk past him,
Never said that. Damn it, I said if the spot does not change hands, the loser has to give the winner a chance to call out a vote. That has nothing to do with it.
There's a lot of stuff that taught us that I don't know that too many people are paying attention to. You guys thought you've seen some stuff before. Now that Johnny and I are getting this figured out, it's going to be very interesting. Well, Scott won, so if I lose, Scott will call me out. It doesn't really bother me much. Right.
If you win, they're going to call you back.
Yes.
So we don't have to do anything crazy.
Nope. I just want you and Johnny to hold the back of my car for, a straight burnout.
I drew Brian, Chucky Davis. I beat him once already to get to where I was to establish the list. But he's still fast. It's hard to beat him once, much less 2 times. So we'll see what happens. I feel confident. I do feel like I'm a little faster than him right now. The car's really running good, but here we go again with this cold weather, man. Sometimes you go down, sometimes you don't. Hopefully I'll win lane choice because I really feel like the right lane's a lot better, but the left lane is coming around. So I've only made 1 pass in the left lane and I blew the tires away. So hope I don't get that lane again.
Here we are.
What's up, JJ?
What's up, dog? Mr. Chucky and Mr. Bird Brothers, 2 nitrous cars. When's the last time you seen that? 1992?
Yeah.
I was going to say, they were both carburetors then. It was like 1985.
Let him call it. Call it.
Going tails again. Give it to me for once. Damn it! Take your right lane.
Be safe, bro.
I'm calling tails if that works.
Let's do it. Y'all be safe.
You know what this is? This is payback for when we were in Memphis and I kept winning lane choice. Now it's like you ain't getting.
Something went wrong with Chucky's car. I seen him there messing with something.
The transmission locks up sometimes.
Yeah, I was doing something like
You
that.
have to roll forward like a foot or two.
Look like right hand leading Bird Brothers.
So we went up there, we turned it up a little bit. His deal is you don't leave on nitrous. So I knew I was going to out 60 footy without leave on money. That's exactly what happened. I left on him and I never seen him. I didn't move up any, I defended the list. So hopefully I can call out the winner out of Sean and Chief and we'll go from there.
Man, I'm so glad Jerry won. I told Kai, I said, if Jerry loses, will you call him out for me? He said, You know I gotta do it. I'm calling you out, dog.
I know it.
Good luck. Good luck, bro.
Damn it.
I know. Up, down, here we go, huh?
That's the way of the beast.
I'm watching Brian Chucky Davis, and he's talking the talk. He seems like he understands what's going on, and he's even walking the walk. The guys coming up below him, he's making sure that they recall. He's making sure this guy's where he's supposed to be to lock the list up, so that the guys coming up, like JJ and Ryan, they can't just come up and sweep through the top half of the list. But then, what I don't understand is, when he loses a race, he gives all the game plan up, and he goes to the guy below him, so they call him out. Like, I'm not sure what angle he's playing half the time, but maybe he's playing a much longer ball than I'm playing.
This is a tiebreaker for me and you now.
I know.
We're 1-1.
All the cookies on one plate.
It looks like in your last match you can put a lot more in it though, so go ahead and do that.
You come help me?
Yep.
I get shaved around. Is that lifter side? Yes, that's lifter side. See how neither one of these look the same on the top? Both of these are up.
What? Either both?
Yes, this is how fast things can just turn upside down. After the Axeman race, I felt like I'm in a really good spot, number 3, and I heard some ticking. Hey, this thing's
That was cool, though.
Hey, this thing
Oh, really? Was
hell yeah, it's knocking it ass off.
Damn.
I took some push rods out of it, and I found some collapsed push rods. I changed some stuff out.
I don't even think lifter will push him. It's on.
Like this is full blown. Do you want to start it one more time and listen just real quick? I ran the lash and everything on the valves and fired it up. Car sounded great. Everything seemed good. So I shoved it back in the trailer.
That's not a lifter.
That's louder than it was the
That's
first time.
that's what I'm saying. It's steady getting louder. Get to race night. Warm the car up. Sounds really good until it gets warm. And the knocking is not only back, but it seems like it's multiplied. I just don't know what to do.
Right now, I have to hand her the flashlight, and I'm no longer the race master. I'm your buddy.
Okay.
Okay. You're 3. I'm 4. Right?
Yes.
Okay.
For
Right now. For now. So we got a lot of pairs ahead of us if we. She knows where I'm going. So
okay.
you,
Pull this off and see if I can fix it.
in the beginning, I went over the scenario. If there's someone breaks and they're trying to fix it, if they come to the race master and let me know, then I can go and assess the damage, try and figure out if they're really trying to fix it or if they're just trying to play, slow play the list and not drop more spots.
If I'm supposed to race Chuck and I'm broke, can I say I don't want to race tonight?
If you say you're broke, I'm gonna say, how much time do you need? I can't say there's gonna be, you're gonna get 20 minutes or you're gonna get an hour. But trust that I'm gonna keep it as straight as possible, and I'm gonna make sure that it's fair and no one has a disadvantage from 20 to number 1, period. As a race master, I have to decide if Sean's really broke or if he's just trying to slow play the list. I have to decide if Sean deserves time to fix it. I decide how much time he needs to get. But then, that would be easy enough. If it was 2 other racers, I could say, okay, give him 45 minutes. If he doesn't have it fixed, then take a spot. But I can't do that when it's me, because then I can pick a number that Sean couldn't meet and take his spot. Or if I pick a number and he can't meet it, then I have to take his spot. Like, it's such a situation that it's put me in to where nothing I do is the right move here. The best thing I could do is just go over the original plan from the first driver's meeting and decide whatever I said then is just what it has to be. Anyone could break at any moment, and with the schedule that we have, you have to do everything.
I just didn't think I was going to be the one to break.
We may not have to be up again tonight, so we roll on. So we'll move to the back of the line and we'll race. We may lose a little sleep, fix this come back out here. We're racing for number 3, and absolutely nothing changed. Honestly, think if you're Sean, you know, probably the best thing to do would just be to let me go by. But I know me, and I'm not gonna let that happen. I want to race Sean, because if he lets me go by, it doesn't matter if I get the number 1 or not. Let's say Sean lets me go by. I beat Axeman, I beat Kai, I'm number 1. What's everybody gonna say? We didn't beat Sean though. And if you would have raced Sean, you'd never be up there. You wouldn't have made it up there, you know what I mean? So the best thing for me is just to defend the rules, defend the spirit of the list, and then if someone doesn't like it, I'll race them.
I can't believe Austin Murder. No, I up on that. I said you can't call out nobody.
Yeah, I could call out Chief or Sean. Whoever wins that.
But he's broke right now, so.
Who, Sean?
Yeah.
Oh, so they're not racing?
I think they
can't do that.
They switch spots now.
You know they have to run?
I don't know.
Hey, they don't have to run? I mean, how you call somebody out because you broke? How do you just switch spots like that?
I don't think they did, yeah. They said they was pushing the race. Which is kind of good for me and you, because that's why I was trying to run you first, so they could.
No, but I mean, can they just say, hey, look, I'm broke, I'm not racing, I'm calling you back out? They can do that? I mean, if you broke, you're supposed to lose your spot. Hey, Chief, y'all can do that with him. Like if he's broken, then he can call you back out, or you can call him. Like he can what? He can give up his spot, and then you can.
In the driver's meeting, I told everybody, if broke, need time, come let me know. We'll figure it out. If I got to run cars ahead of you, whatever, we'll do it. And I understand what happens. He said he started today and it was fine. So.
And I was over there when he did think he fixed it.
He did. So he legitimately thought it was fixed. He didn't come out here with a broke car. Because, dude, the thing that kills me is that they show up here knowing it's broke, but acting like it's fixed, and then right before the race saying, hey, something's wrong. You know what I mean? Yeah. But if he legitimately showed up here and thought it was fixed, then whatever. You know, it is what it is. But we're starting to see the attrition part. You know what I mean? Like, we're starting to, you know what I mean? We're starting to see, like, more and more breaking. So, all right, let's call it.
I called it the other night, huh?
You call it?
Let him call it.
Heads.
It is heads.
Guess I'll be in the left lane. So X-Man called me out for the number 1 spot. Every night I gotta race this fast ass dude. Sucks being number 1, but I don't know. I'm gonna give him all I got and try to defend my spot tonight. Hopefully I keep it. If I don't, I got a little plan to get back to X-Man and call him out again. Solid strategy from here on out. This will be my first pass down the road tonight.
Let go right before.
Let's see what Shocker wants to do.
Leave it up to old girl, hell.
Just when I get in there and it gets a popping off and all that, I just get a whole different feeling. Then I know what to do. Then last week, I sit on X-Man, so I hadn't had no data in 2 weeks. So I'm gonna spice it up, make it a little bit more salty than it was the last time we run. And to be honest, I hope me and him leave side by side because I want to run him and see what I need to do to beat him. If he beats me here tonight, I have enough data to know what I need to do to outrun him.
Love you.
You better run out that fool's life. If the last time you raced him, he left a second early and you still almost beat him.
I'm racing Guy Kelly for number 1. I'm hoping to get a good burnout, get the tires good and hot, roll in, and I'm hoping I can cut a good light. And if I cut a good light, I'm pretty confident I'll take the win.
And then the second time you raced him, it ain't that you jumped. You thought you was going to just go with him. That's how he did last time. And he said, you got this. Relax. Do what you do.
I'm in a good position, number 2, to swing for the fence or try some different things, because later on in the weeks, cars are going to get faster, and I'm going to need to be faster. So while I'm at 2, I'm going to swing for the fence this time, change a bunch of stuff on the car, ride height, change some weight around, and if it makes it pass, it's going to be really fast. If it don't, I'm going to learn from it. loop in, he runs back, pick the front end up. Then when it set the front end down, the power will come back in, but it made a hell of a lick, but it wasn't as fast as I wanted it to be.
Hoop, 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 hoop. Memphis Larry, come on.
These are the baddest guys in America, no doubt. And I get the opportunity to race them. I definitely have a target on my back there, number one. Give me 5, man.
What'd you do with that axe? You just whacked him on that head and he took that axe to play on.
What he left before me? Yeah. He didn't I mean he wasn't pulling on no big game.
He said a call and a half.
Yeah, that's about what it was when I took off.
When
he jumped out on me. I think he's 60-footed harder than me. But now I know I gotta do the beating. What I decided to do is try to leave beside Axeman. Well, of course he beat me on the light. I slipped. It is what it is. And I know exactly where he's at now. I didn't lose nothing. I gained all the data I needed tonight. So from here on out, Axeman's gonna have his hands full.
It feels so, I mean, like I don't even know how to feel. Like,
feel like number one.
It's just hard to believe, though. Yeah, it's just hard to believe.
All right, good race, but I'm calling you out again, man. I can't take that. I gotta try to do a little better than that.
Start back jumping.
Yeah, I got to.
It works.
see, you going to beat me up. I ain't see why I was doing it because I got to. I'm scared.
Hey, so if we get the left lane, I'm gonna do 2 burnouts. But if I get the right lane, 1's fine.
So Chuck called me out for 18. Originally, I was trying to stay away from him after he won his race against Birdman just because I didn't want to defend my spot again. I wanted to try to move up this list. But it is what it is. Now I got to defend my spot.
Hey, Dave. I added 2 down low.
2 gradual or?
2 pounds of boot. I put it at 10.
We didn't change the RPM?
No.
Okay. Send it.
I'm finally at number 19, and I'm racing BFJ. I know he doesn't want to race me. He wants to race up. But here's the deal. I'm trying to get to number 1. So me and him are going to race. I'm not going to look past him because he's fast. He's got $135,000 from cash days in his pocket, and I'm going to give him everything he wants.
You got right lane?
I lane.
Both of them's good. Both lanes are good.
You know where Precious is at? I'm going to need her.
I don't. She's probably back there somewhere.
Okay. So if I win, I'm at 18 currently. I'd call out Precious for number 17. She doesn't have a race because somebody's locked up in front of her, and we're locked up behind her, so she'll be easy to call out as long as she don't go running.
Who's calling it?
I'm going to let Mr. Hollywood Cash Days winner call it. He earned it. Am I what I feel?
It's going to be heads like every time.
Ready? Ready? Thank you, sir. Thank you.
I'll take
So you want the left lane, right?
I'll take the right.
Come on, man. Throw some balls. Take that left lane. Hey, good luck. Be safe.
Hey, you too, man.
Good luck, fellas.
Chuck, you didn't get the left lane, did you? Hey, if he don't come back, it's not my fault.
Ain't nothing wrong with that left
I know
lane.
I can't outrun him, but if I can get a hold of him. Good luck. Be safe.
Ain't nothing wrong with that left lane, is there?
Nothing. If I can do the job.
If you do the
If
job,
I can do the job, you ain't got to rush. But if I can do the job, you won't see me for a while.
No, but if you do the job, take your time up there and let him get back here so I can call him out.
Trust me. I will. All right, here we go. BFJ versus Chuck. We both kind of have the same combinations. He's got a small block Chevrolet. I got a small block Chevrolet. But we're both stuck at the bottom of this list. So we're going to see who has the fastest small block in Nebraska.
What's the call on that one?
Right lane by car and a half.
Right lane, car and a half.
just a touch. Both cars made wicked fast passes. I gotta hand it to him. He had the better tune-up. He had the faster car. I gave it everything I thought this road would take, and BFJ just proved to me that this road will take a little bit more. That was the fastest pass I've made in Nebraska, and it wasn't fast enough to take down the kid. Didn't do my fit. Hey, but I got to race not off the trailer. It actually went somewhere.
Next week, you get to race off the trailer.
Yeah, tomorrow.
Calling you out, buddy.
Hey, I know.
You know it.
No, I know. I expect you to.
I have to. I got nowhere else to go.
So here I am, stuck at number 19, and what do you know? Racing Birdman again.
You won, didn't you?
Yeah. You guys happen to know where Precious is or no? Thank you, sir. Is she in here? Am I blind or what?
Oh, God. He believed JJ.
What?
God.
What happened?
JJ said she over there.
JJ right there, but you probably said she was over here.
I told him, I said, don't around no more, you gotta go get it. He's going to get it. Look at him. I'm proud of him. I'm proud of him.
Hey.
Birdman, you call Chuck out? I did. Okay. I guess I'll just stand here till she comes by.
Who? Who you got?
Precious.
Again? Oh, Precious.
Where she's at?
Yeah.
She gotta come out eventually.
Yeah.
Just need just a little luck. Why does it feel colder up here? I'm about to race Mike Murillo to defend my 15th spot. I'm hoping we can finally make the trip. We've been struggling. It's not what I wanted, but we're still new to this. Still learning. We got a lot of horsepower that we need to control. And I'm hoping the car goes a little bit straighter this time because I know it did go right, and hopefully we fix that. Right now, I just need a little luck. If I can just get that much, I'd be happy.
If you could just get the right lane one time.
Yeah, the thing is that luck, like this. We've been going over data. I'm just hoping that we can just get down. That's my main goal, but also get to the finish line first.
Who's calling?
Well, go ahead. You go ahead, Lisa. All right.
You just feel bad for raising your hand, don't you? She was like, I'm calling. She's like, I'm
I thought you were asking who's flipped, like I'm flipping for him.
Oh, yeah, no, I figured that.
Here.
I got that part, yeah.
Present.
Okay. You calling it then? Ready?
Yeah. Heads.
Tails.
You want to try the right?
Yeah. What?
Right? Okay.
Oh,
All
wow.
right, Lisa. Yeah.
You're all right. It ain't that bad. Left lane is bad. I went right down it. You're all right.
Yeah.
It's better than it was last night. You're all right.
If I go straight, that would be nice. If I
Well,
get
if you start straight, it helps.
Well, she's gonna walk up here eventually. She's hiding right now. She can try to call out the loser if I call her out. Huh?
The black man sleeping. Where's the side door?
I'm calling you out. She ain't in there. She ain't in there.
needs to tell her she can pull all the way up to 300 feet again. She wants to back up.
I told her that 10 times.
Hey, Pat, I'm gonna try to keep Precious from calling you guys out, so I'm gonna ride with you guys back, okay? Because she's playing games and hiding right now, and I'm trying to call her out.
Why, she's trying to call us?
Yeah, and I'm trying to call her out.
Oh, okay, cool.
I just don't know because I see what's going on, and I know, I see it happening, and I feel like I can help, but I don't want to get in your program.
No, I'm good. Good of you. We ain't got the room we usually have.
I understand.
I'm over this, man. I'm done. I can't race like that. I'm telling you, I can't do it. I can't. It doesn't matter. We're not even matter.
I'm trying to get you over.
It either. It's so.
Maybe you know where Precious is? No? Not at all? This truck's on. She ain't in there. He looking at trucks. You're probably at Axeman's trailer is what she's at. Hey, you wouldn't happen to see Precious, huh? You wouldn't lie to me now, huh? She ain't in your trailer? You sure she ain't in the toter home over there? No, but it's locked up above me and below me, so...
You'll find her eventually. Just hang out in the front.
That's where I'm going.
I want to camp out. Hey, I'm Chief's trailer.
Chief, you seen her?
No, you still looking for her?
I guess I'll just stand here until she comes by.
I'm telling you, I can't do it. I can't. It doesn't matter. We're not even matter.
Just trying to get you over.
It either. It's so. It's bad.
Look, seriously.
I can't race like that.
I know you're worried about the room.
It's bad.
But you can pull way up there and get over
It's
it.
bad, man. I can't.
It's alright.
I'm gonna jump in next time and help because it's not you. What you're doing ain't reflecting what you got. So
I'm calling you out!
Damn it!
Yes, I am. I'm calling you out. I'm calling you out.
Let's lock up
That's okay. Now she has to. Yeah, that's okay. Now she got to come out and race you. So now you just wait till you see her.
Good job, though. All right.
Yeah. She called me right back out, and we'll be ready for her. And we'll do it again next week. I kind of like that right lane.
Could get in that right like you ain't gonna want to come out of it. Good hit, buddy.
Thank you, brother.
Getting it.
Let me tell you right now, I can fly in that right lane. I mean, I put some in it compared to the left lane, and it took it, and once more. Feel a lot more confident, happy. We're on a streak. Don't call it a comeback. We're rolling up that list as we're going.
So he's telling me to go one way, and I know I shouldn't be going that way.
You're a half a tire that way.
Yeah, the way you want me to go, I'm like, I feel like that's not where I should be going. Because Jerry's over there telling me to go the right way, and I'm like, okay, now I feel better in the groove.
You need to be this way at least 10 inches.
Right.
I wasn't gonna do anything because I don't want to get involved, and I don't want to disrespect you or Pat. But he's so used to having 200 foot behind the starting line.
Right.
He doesn't do any corrections to the car.
Right.
He doesn't do any corrections to the car until she's way past the starting line.
He's probably talking to you at the same time I'm telling you.
Yeah, but I feel more confident the way you were putting me.
You know,
and where he was telling me
I do like this,
he was
and then I
telling me to
go,
go right when you're telling me to go, back over.
After watching Lizzie's car not go straight the first time and then watching it happen again, I think the main issue is that they just need to realize that this is not the racetrack, this is a street. If you're a little bit out of the groove at the racetrack, it's not that big a deal, but on the street, the only grooves that you have are the two black marks the car in front of you left. So if you're not lined up dead in those marks, one tire gets more traction than the other and the car will go to whichever way. At the racetrack, this groove isn't done by tires, it's done by a drag, right? So someone needs to be in front of the car, bringing you into the groove, you do your burnout, and then they back you into it. And if you get it right, you don't need to go past all that. You know what I mean? You need to be able to glide in, roll it, you know?
Bobby D.
That driver interview's gonna be a good one.
Take it easy on Trisha Wayne now.
I already know. If she kicked my ass, I ain't never gonna hear the end of it.
After I defended my spot against Lizzie number 14, I'm trying to go up. The cars, they got some wear and tear on them now. It's getting rough running. So we're hoping that we can keep these things together. Zip ties had a few issues, so we're hoping to keep that all buttoned up, make another pass, at least get to the 13th spot tonight.
Who's calling?
I do got a little respect. I let the lady call it.
You said what?
So I got a little respect. I let the lady call it.
You got a little? I don't believe you. All right. Ready?
Oh.
You went there. Wait right there. We gotta walk.
It is tails.
Yes, sir. So Trish beat Lizzie. Trisha called me off my 13th spot.
You got this?
I hope.
Huh?
I hope.
How fast you gonna go?
I got a little cocky with it.
Huh?
I got a little cocky with it.
You got a little cocky with it?
Yeah.
That's what you're supposed to do. You probably do Cody. First time I ever said your name right. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna crank this son of a bitch up and hope it leaves the starting line because ain't nobody trying to get outran by no 4-foot woman.
How's it going? How's it going?
Go get it, Chelsea.
Where the that come from? That chicken fast.
Maybe that was too hot.
That's a good lick.
So, since you took my spot, I'm gonna call you out and try to get it back.
We'll let you try.
Good job.
We'll give you that chance. Chief bumps him in, I go in, and the light comes on, and we take off. And man, that zip tie left out there like it hadn't done before. I was not expecting it. It was one heck of a pass, and I mean, zip tie is eager to get to the top. She's itching to be number one.
You willing it. You're driving.
It felt like it left better.
Oh, yeah, it left good.
Yeah. Yeah, it felt a
snatched
little
him out of
better.
it. He
Normally it kind of this time it's just
Defending my number 11 spot against Cantu. Cantu is a good racer. That little truck, he's had it for a while. He's got it figured out. Usually if Cantu can't get down the street, there's something wrong. So I'm not going to take him lightly.
Your grandma always said you better leave the house with clean socks and clean underwear. Never know what's gonna happen.
I've been struggling with the whole boost thing and some other things. I think we got our hot rod back. We figured some stuff out. We're gonna go up here, see if it'll build boost, take the light. I bust his ass, keep my spot. But just beat Cantu and then he can't call me back out. I wouldn't change the tune if I got the left lane. I think it'll go.
If he turns back before me, I ain't coming back like I did last time. Going after 11th spot, I mean, I feel pretty confident going in this. You know, we've been doing pretty good. So right now I'm pumped up, and we're about to see what's about to happen. I mean, I'm not taking him lightly. You know, he's got a bigger record than me on the street. So right now, you know, we're gonna swing for the fences and see what happens.
Can we switch cars?
I want to race.
Yeah, me
I've
too.
never raced you before.
Me too.
Come on, Chief. The Chief's looking at the quarter, see which way he's gonna flip it. What's so special about these quarters?
What's that?
What's so special about those quarters?
I got one quarter I like, one quarter I don't. So I look up. If I think either one of you sons of bitches might throw it, I put my one I like up.
I ain't won a coin toss yet. Hell, I ain't even won a race yet.
All right. Who's calling?
Cantu.
You calling it?
Yep. It's rolling.
Damn it.
Did I?
Good luck.
You know where I'm going.
Yep.
He said you know where I'm going.
so I don't know who won.
Did I win? I mean, I know I was ahead of him at one time when I got really jacked up and I seen some grass flying. I'm like, ugh. I jacked the throttle a couple more times and he was there. I don't know where, but.
If he beat you in the grass, though.
He was in the grass?
Oh, damn. He was. Well, I thought he crashed. I thought he crashed, and then I thought you crashed. You were in the grass over here.
I know. I seen grass flying over here. I was in this corner. I was like,
I didn't think you were gonna pull back. I was like, shoot something out. He's gonna keep going. Luckily,
a lot of throttle.
no, hey, you can. I get it. I wouldn't. I don't drive that way.
I don't know who won that. I'm waiting to find out who gets the call. I'm tired of always having to defend, and then race. I want to move up this ladder. I don't want to beat up my truck just to keep defending spots. I just want to keep climbing that ladder, and the only way I'm going to climb the ladder is I got to play the game, and I'm trying to learn this as fast as I can because it's something totally new to me. I know I clipped it right at the end, but it's a challenge. I'm waiting to see. So if I did win, I'm going to hike this out so I can make sure I can go up instead of keep defending.
That's not good. Left lane by bumper. That's you. That's me. That's you. That's me.
Daddy Dave by a bumper. Wow. Look at you go.
Chief backs up, turns the light on, and this thing takes off. Not a normal feeling for me. It's been struggling, but we're going out through there, and I cross the line before can too. This thing makes a hard left. So I'm over here mowing the grass, but the car spooled up. It left. It built boost, it hauled ass, and I won. That's 5 pluses for me. Nothing but we're going up now.
Not only did you do a burnout, but you staged, you went on the light, and you won the race. Dude, hey. You might have a future in this deal. No, I ain't gonna do all that, baby. You might have a future in this deal.
Jason did all that running for nothing.
To the top of the list.
You said if you defend your spot, you can have a chance to race up.
You don't have a call out. Sean.
That's the kind of I was talking about what y'all doing that y'all did.
It's not with me. Ain't got nothing to do with me. That's with Sean.
You gave the opportunity to race later.
Race master.
You're the race master, but y'all making fools and y'all ain't standing by.
And everyone is starting to feel the pressure. They know if they make one mistake, it could be all or the 2 black marks the car in front of you left. So if you're not lined up dead in those marks, one tire gets more traction than the other, and the car will go to whichever way. At the racetrack, this groove isn't done by tires, it's done by a drag, right? So someone needs to be in front of the car, bringing you into the groove, you do your burnout, and then they back you into it. And if you get it right, you don't need to go past all that. You know what I mean? You need to be able to glide in, roll it, you know?
Bobby D.
That driver interview's gonna be a good one.
Take it easy on Trisha Wayne now.
I already know. If she kicked my ass, I ain't never gonna hear the end of it.
After I defended my spot against Lizzie number 14, I'm trying to go up. The cars, they got some wear and tear on them now. It's getting rough running and running and running. So we're hoping that we can keep these things together. Zip ties had a few issues. So we're hoping to keep that all buttoned up, make another pass, at least get to the 13th spot tonight.
Who's calling?
I do got a little respect. I let the lady call it.
You said what?
So I got a little respect. I let the lady call it.
You got a little? I don't believe you. All right. Ready?
Go.
You went there. Wait right there. We gotta walk.
It is tails.
Go right.
Be careful, Wayne.
Be safe, bud.
Yes, sir. So Trish beat Lizzie. Trisha called me off my 13th spot.
You got this?
I hope.
Huh?
I hope.
How fast you gonna go?
I got a little cocky with it.
Huh?
I got a little cocky with it.
You got a little cocky with it?
Yeah.
That's what you're supposed to do. You probably do Cody. First time I ever said your name right. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna crank this son of a bitch up and hope it leaves the start line because ain't nobody trying to get outran by no 4-foot woman.
That's a good lick.
So, since you took my spot, I'm gonna call you out, try to get it back.
We'll let you try.
Good job.
We'll give you that chance. Chief bumps him in, I go in, and the light comes on, and we take off. And man, that zip tie left out there like it hadn't done before. I was not expecting it. It was one heck of a pass, and I mean, zip tie is eager to get to the top. She's itching to be number one.
You willing it. You driving.
It felt like it left better.
Oh, yeah, it left good.
Yeah. Yeah, it
It's
felt a
snatched
little
about
better.
it. He
Normally it kind of this time it's just
Defending my number 11 spot against Cantu. Cantu is a good racer. That little truck, he's had it for a while. He's got it figured out. Usually if Cantu can't get down the street, there's something wrong. So I'm not going to take him lightly.
Your grandma always said you better leave the house with clean socks and clean underwear. Never know what's gonna happen.
I've been struggling with the whole boost thing and some other things. I think we got our hot rod back. We figured some stuff out. We're gonna go up here, see if it'll build boost, take the light. I bust his ass, keep my spot. But just beat Cantu and then he can't call me back out. I wouldn't change the tune if I got the left lane. I think it'll go.
If he turns back before me, I ain't coming back like I did last time. Going after 11th spot, I mean, I feel pretty confident going in this. You know, we've been doing pretty good. So right now I'm pumped up, and we're about to see what's about to happen. I mean, I'm not taking him lightly. You know, he's got a bigger record than me on the street. So right now, you know, we're going to swing for the fences and see what happens.
Can we switch cars?
I want to race.
Yeah, me too.
I've never raced you before.
Me too.
Come on, Chief. The Chief's looking at the quarter, see which way he's going to flip it. What's so special about these quarters?
What's that?
What's so special about those quarters?
I got one quarter I like, one quarter I don't. So I look up. If I think either one of you sons of bitches might throw it, I put my one I like up.
I ain't won a coin toss yet. Hell, I ain't even won a race yet.
All right. Who's calling it?
Cantu.
You calling it?
Yep. It's rolling.
Damn it.
Did I?
Good luck.
You know where I'm going.
Yep.
He said you know where I'm going.
Seen some grass flying. I'm like, I jacked the throttle a couple more times, and he was there. I don't know where, but
if he beat you in the grass, though,
he was in the grass.
Oh damn, he was. Well, I thought he crashed. I thought he crashed, and then I thought you crashed. You were in the grass over here.
I know. I seen grass flying over here. I was in this corner. I was like,
I didn't think you were gonna pull back. I was like, shoot something out. He's gonna keep going. Luckily,
out of throttle.
No, hey, you can. I get it. I don't drive that way.
I don't know who won that. I'm waiting to find out who gets the call. I'm tired of always having to defend, and then race. I want to move up this ladder. I don't want to beat up my truck just to keep defending spots. I just want to keep climbing that ladder, and the only way I'm going to climb the ladder is I got to play the game, and I'm trying to learn this as fast as I can because it's something totally new to me. I know I clipped it right at the end, but it's a challenge. I'm waiting to see. So if I did win, I'm going to hike this out so I can make sure I can go up instead of keep defending.
That's not good.
Left lane by bumper. That's you.
That's me.
That's you.
That's me.
Daddy Dave by a bumper. Wow. Look at you go.
the line before Cantu. This thing makes a hard left, so I'm over here mowing the grass. But the car spooled up, it left, it built boost, it hauled ass, and I won. That's 5 pluses for me. None but we're going up now.
Not only did you do a burnout, but you staged, you went on the light, and you won the race. Dude, hey. You might have a future in this deal. No, I ain't gonna do all that, baby. You might have a future in this deal.
Jason did all that running for nothing.
To the top of the list.
You said if you defend your spot, you can have a chance to race up.
You don't have a call out. Sean?
That's the kind of I was talking about what y'all
I agree.
doing that y'all did.
It's not with me. It ain't got nothing to do with me. That's with Sean.
You gave the opportunity to race later.
Race master.
I mean, you're the race master, but
If
y'all making rules and y'all ain't standing by.
And everyone is starting to feel the pressure.